food's awfully thin these days.
Nuts and all. What do you expect? Farmers are abandoning their fields and traders their roots. Most of what we have now comes from the highway.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried. Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris.
I'll give your offer some thought.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own.
Of course. And it had to be me. She's no fool.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So...
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's up after her brush with those beastmen on the road to North. She's dangerous, Sid.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers just...
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow...
back, I'd like you to take some seeds for planting. I'll keep providing them, but if Eastpool's going to as of those poor bears, they've lived their whole life. Small wonder they ain't got the fog. And if you're wondering why you, well, Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it.
All right.
Thanks. There.
Gizal greens.
Not the most mouthwater. Better that than some... And Chocobo's lovely, ain't exactly so...
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. I'll go up there and
I'm sure you will. Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
All right. Good. They haven't broken. How did Doris come to know us?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you... I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it...
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. You know, I always wondered where you'd develop casting your lot with this
Better fighting for a cause. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once she raised me like a daughter. And I did.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. You were always so eager to learn. And had such clever hands. But you, how about it, my little dagger?
I never swore my blade to you. Nor will I. To liberate the bearers of this war. Farewell, master.
You always were a right. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. And she no longer has friends in high places. The dame does, though.
All right.
I am.
I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to...
Ah, what brings you to East?
A delivery from...
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will, a home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you...
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rossfield, my lady.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of, upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep...
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so by coordinating our withdrawal through the use of with luck, that point will be the village, and for you and I...
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to... I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. Please, leave...
Ha! And...
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool for Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you...
Suppose we'd better do our bit.
Right you up.
calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic code.
Or the better half of her guard, so wait.
Hard to say. My men are still facing some... I could order a detachment.
No. You stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect...
Come to tell me an Akashic Curl's heading towards the rest? Get yourself down there. We can handle things.
The Curl was sighted on Rhiannon's ride back towards Martha's Rest.
Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder. We were able to eradicate. I have guardians posted around the village. I hesitate to say it.
I think it might.
We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends.
No, Sir Wade. You brought us together.
We never had nothing to call our own, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. But there's no doubt in mine, we're free men now. We have to fight to protect.
And we shall. This is our home. And
they'll have us.
Come on then.
This village isn't gonna
They're not slaves anymore.
No. Your father took pity on, and I believe if he was still with us today...
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord. After all, this is my...
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support?
Of course. And I'll be counting us Rosarians.
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stick. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Mob? There's one sight that I shall never... Since that day, there have been more than a few times when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. that my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled, and then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us...
And you were?
Well, we just like these.
Indeed, for the lofty, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps.
Suppose you're right, and if we don't manage it, good thing we've got a few It's almost.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Clive!
I just wanted to see how the
Since all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to... Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on... I have him stationed by the Desert Gate,
I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalimil, Vic?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Costa.
I did. I've developed something of a fond, and having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it puts a sentiment Master Lubor's...
You're not the only one.
What does he want you?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits, and he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely... But we must strike together, and we must strike soon.
All right.
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, then there'll be no match for us.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off!
Nice try. I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the banners didn't...
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The whole town's saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. Some of the children spotted when Lubor fell, and without a crit.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still, all those people see is a...
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
I knew all along that he was...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Why the hell would Victor take the...
I assume the situation...
There's still hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here, a reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then, I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Of course. Anything else? Of course.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Come on.
Faster!
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This won't be easy. Come on. This might take a while. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Should have stayed in the path. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive, I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with thanks to them, and to you.
You call that a your brothers might still be alive. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying.
We are charged with uncover a duty of the highest import.
And you think your dead brothers?
I know they would. Now, to what do we owe the honor?
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for us.
Ah, you are...
Here.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided. Had the others not chosen to complete their work, were these your orders?
No. Every Undying devotes...
Even when death...
My lord, the Undying, we live to serve.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you, it does not further provide your survey. Think not only of how... Please.
I thank you. If you will permit me to respond. And we of the as first shield to the Phoenix. I am sure you
I do.
Then we are of the same.
It's only a matter of time before the army agree to our town.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how, find out exactly how...
All right.
Thanks, Clive.
What's happened?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but... No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. But the Consortium offered...
You had no opportunity?
None at all.
El? I saw Vonnie leave.
And with good...
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium...
It's not so surprising. They have ears. This isn't over. Look, I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free, someone needs to...
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She means to stay with us then.
You have to trust.
You're right. And if El's off fighting, so I bid you farewell and safe I'll gather my men and leave for... You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
No need to ride from here.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. You deserve a rest. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consul?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with...
I did. It's about the bet. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy...
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them. It was only our regard for you that kept us from... And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate, but...
Alas, you are too late. We rarely take on such unconventional... The bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from a most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is... They pay good money for bearers, not...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. And with it, my interest in joining your organ...
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save...
As am I. But he was right. You see, the Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those. Their representative hinted at a I feigned interest in joining. As soon as he left, I sent my...
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could let... I was a fool to think that...
You tried.
I did. And if they deserved more... I wanted so badly to see them...
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need...
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village.
Just have to pray makes it...
I can do better than that. these creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Elle.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could...
Theo told me something else, but he said you deserved a better life than this. Just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from how much easier my life might have and devoted myself to the family. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been grateful to you, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You did whatever was necessary, and you always would have.
You're right. It was so we could be Theo. I know Theo wanted me to move on. We can make a difference here. I need nothing more from life, so I'll carry on doing what we do. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own to continue helping you however I can.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together, then.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pep.
Clive. Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? Anything else?